The Big Show on Hauraki. Cheers, Tui, for bringing back the laughs in a world gone mad. Yeah, right.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great having your company this glorious Monday afternoon. It's the 2nd of December 2024, and you massive backbones, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Tui. Get it in ya.
Yeah, right.
Get it in you?
No, seriously, do
Give me
get it in
some.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, totally. Especially
Actually-
at this kind of weather. You'd definitely be getting it in you.
Also, just on Tui, a little later on in the show, might have an opportunity to win some cash thanks to our mates at Tui.
How good, man.
We're sticking
How
around
good.
for.
Okay.
Speaking of good, g'day, Mogi, you stallion. You just come from the gym, you were saying in the little podcast outro there. You've had a haircut. God, you're looking hot, man. How's life?
Going pretty grouse, man. You sick son of a bee, you mad dog, yeah. Yeah, great weekend. Beautiful weather here in Sydney all weekend. Pissed down with rain. I haven't had a cigarette for over a week, Jase. I
Good
haven't
on
had a
you,
drink
mate.
for over a week, and I'm feeling bloody good on a Monday, to be honest with you. Bloody good.
Good on you, mate. And you're looking bloody good, if I
Sadly,
can
it
say
means
so.
I'm a bit more annoying, so I am going to be more annoying because I've got more energy.
I know what you mean. I'm driving my wife Batty at the moment, but that's, you
They
know,
call you Batty Boy.
Yeah.
Batty boy. Keyzie, you mad bastard. You've had a haircut as well today. And
Thanks, man. I don't know why I said thanks. You didn't
Yeah,
actually compliment me at all. You just
Well,
pointed something
I was
out.
going to say, it looks really good, man.
Oh,
and
thank
as
you.
always, an immaculately clean and ironed T-shirt.
Yeah.
How are you, you massive backbone, you mad bastard?
Yeah, bro, I'm all right. Now that it's December, I'm very much like, let's get these summer holidays rolling. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, I
I'm
know
ready
what you
to
mean.
just get amongst the sun.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ready to have Barbies, go out with mates, all that sort of stuff. So really hanging out for that. Are we continuing to do this whole we're living in Sydney thing?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I
people
think-
still hate Auckland. When they stop hating Auckland, we'll stop doing the Sydney thing.
All
Yeah, we'll come back
it's
to
just that
Auckland.
one of my mates asked whether I was we'd move to Sydney.
Yeah,
Right.
you have.
Yeah, wink. Winks only work in person, not on the radio.
Well, I wasn't winking to the audience. I was winking to you.
He's done another
hot.
one there, just so people are aware.
Yeah, it is a beautiful day here in Sydney. So much so, old Hoodie Jay was wearing the shorts around the house yesterday. Had a few things to do. And God, I was looking hot.
Were they lemon shorts to match your lemon shirt?
No, they were a tan short. A jean short. Can I put a jean short in there?
A tan
That's-
jean short.
That sort of came down to about my knee level.
Wow, they sound.
But as I say, I need to find shorter shorts because the best part of my leg is my thigh muscles, not my calf muscles.
Yeah.
So you
know what
need
I'm
hot
saying?
pants and really long socks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty
right.
much. I tell you what, though, massive show ahead, so make sure you stay tuned. And we thought, what can we kick it off with today
Yeah.
that's really going to get the people pumping? Yes, Mogi.
I was just going to say, I've got a bit of a yarn. People will be aware that I've been having issues with the rubbish truck guys who come around collecting at 4 o'clock in the morning. I had a run-in with them over the weekend that you are going to want to stick around and listen to, and you're going to be hearing all about that at some point in the show.
So
that was a
good.
doozy.
So
Can I
good.
just say it didn't involve a lot of clothes on my part, and I was effing and jeffing, all right?
Good
Right,
shit.
okay.
And Maggot Monday, of course. If you've been a maggot over the weekend, text us 3483. Here's Metallica.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. New order there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this glorious Monday afternoon. The time is 14 minutes past 4 o'clock. Great having your company, by the way, and hoping that you've had a fantastic weekend. Keep those texts coming on 3483 if you've got a Maggot Monday shout up. But in the meantime, it's time for the Big Show Big Poll.
The Big Poll.
Yes, indeed, an interesting one today. Topical. Can I say that, fellas? It's
You can
very
say that.
topical. Bird flu, yes or no?
Right, so people so are people voting on whether they like bird flu or they
Well,
don't
it's just
like...
bird flu, yes or no.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward,
Straightforward,
there, Keyzie.
yeah. You're either-
No,
you're
it's-
either
You're either
for it or you're
against it.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
It's yes or no.
This
I mean,
is-
it couldn't be more straightforward.
I mean, it's...
Unless it was just yes. Bird flu, yes.
Well, but like maybe it would be more straightforward if it was like, do you like bird flu? Yes or no?
Oh.
Do you know? Would you like to catch
Do you
bird
love
flu? Yes
bird
or no?
flu?
Do you love it?
Yeah.
Yeah or no? This is in lieu of the fact that a case of bird flu was found on a commercial egg farm in Otago.
Yeah.
Which isn't good. So they're going to have to kill quite a lot of chickens down there.
40,000.
Unfortunately, 40,000 of them, which, to be honest, we probably kill about that many chickens every day just to feed
Good
everyone
eating.
in New Zealand.
Good eating.
That's right.
But still, bird flu, scary stuff, isn't it, fellas?
Is it scary?
I've actually had bird flu.
had it before?
Yeah, yeah.
What are the symptoms?
Look, The only thing that's different from normal Hoity J was I had a propensity to eat more seeds.
Yes.
And you definitely had bird flu.
I definitely had bird flu. I had a bit of seepage in the eyeballs.
Yep.
Right.
That's common.
And my fingernails and toenails grew quite long.
Right.
Yeah, so that was about it. But I mean, I felt completely normal.
So
Sure.
Did you
know what
have
I mean?
any like flu-like symptoms at all?
Oh, look, I think I might have had a bit of a cough, but I was smoking a lot of durries back then.
Right, okay.
So
You
it could have been my durry
If
smoking.
I remember correctly, you had a very, very runny beak.
Oh, look, I've always had a runny beak. Probably not as runny as Keyzie's, but it was runny. I had a runny beak.
Well, that's
a big-
I certainly would have the runniest beak.
Yes.
But you've definitely got the biggest one.
Yeah.
Both of you, actually.
And that was the other thing. I had the kind of chicken walk.
Yeah.
But you still got that, yeah.
You're always sort of making that kind of an action regardless.
What do you call it? The gobble walk. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? The
You're
head
always
back and
gobbling.
forth. Yeah, I'm gobbling. So in terms of bird flu, I mean, it is sad that it's there, but you know how I feel about birds, fellas. They're doing some weird shit out there, and so yeah, I'm yay.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, so you're in favour of bird flu?
Yes.
So it sounds like you want more bird flu to be spread throughout the nation.
That sounds like what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, I guess my question I've got here, fellas, and it's just starting to look for a silver lining. Look, there is no silver lining for those birds that are going to get wiped out, but that was coming for them anyway, Keyzie, wasn't it, as you say? I wonder if I could get some of that bird flu into those birds outside my window that wake me up at 4 o'clock every morning.
I'm hearing you.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Should I bring a chicken up here and put it in the tree? Like, how does it work?
I think that would probably...
What about if I get one of the dead chickens, right? So they've already taken care of it by the scientists. They take care of it because it's MAF or something or other takes care of it.
Right.
The ministry. So if I get one of those chickens and then I rub it on the tree.
Rub it on the tree.
Rub it
Sure.
on the tree.
Yeah,
What about-
See, when the other birds land on it, you know what I mean?
Because how did you catch it?
No idea, actually, Keyzie. Mind you, the night before we'd had a split chicken. And
Right.
but it was marinated, so it doesn't really make sense that I'd get it from a split marinated chicken.
No.
But who's to say? I mean, maybe they didn't pick it up, and I guess that's why I've got that attitude. Because a bastard chicken gave me the chicken flu, so I'm like,
Yeah.
well, if you're going to give it to
Hang
me,
on, sorry, it was
then you
chicken.
need
It
to-
wasn't chicken flu, it was bird flu.
Oh yeah, bird flu.
Yeah.
From a chicken.
From a chicken. Yes,
Well, you're always talking about hanging out with random birds and that, so maybe that's what it was from as well.
quite possibly. Yeah.
And you're a big fan of the dirty bird.
Oh, I love a bit of dirty bird.
Yeah. So, well, anyway, if you want to vote on our big poll,
This is good stuff.
yeah, bird flu, yes or no, head to the Hauraki Big Show's Instagram story and we'll have the results for those.
What about you, Keyzie? Yes or no?
Well, no, I don't want bird flu. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, Mogi.
Forward.
Straightforward, Mogi. Here's the Foo Fighters.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, but a jet there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 28 minutes past 4 o'clock. Fellas, I did the cricket commentary yesterday, and I arrived home to discover, and I talked about this briefly in the, I think in the podcast earlier, that I came home early after the cricket to discover that one of my couches had disappeared from the lounge
Sure.
and been replaced by my bedroom chair,
Why do you have a chair in the bedroom?
because I like to sometimes just sit in the corner of the bedroom, and
You often have your mate Gary over as well, don't you?
I do, and we can just sit there and chat. And I also discovered, and wasn't consulted about, might I add,
Yes.
a Christmas tree in the corner, Mogi.
Oh!
Fully decorated.
Gary the Christmas tree.
So somewhere along the line, as I was doing the cricket commentary, my couch disappeared, was replaced by a chair, and also the Christmas tree, which I think is peaking way too early in my view.
Yes.
Was in the corner of the room, fully decorated.
It's December 1st. It
Yeah,
is the day you're supposed to get your Christmas tree.
Is it?
Yes, the start of December.
I would have thought a week out from Christmas.
For those listening, Jase just tried to say the word week and then had so much
I know.
spit in his mouth he had to pull out of it.
Yeah, I did.
No, it's December 1st, I'm pretty sure. That's
Oh,
when
is it okay? Well, fair enough then.
Because yesterday we put up our Christmas tree. Just out of curiosity, are you running a real
I
one?
can't believe it.
We run real ones.
Yeah, same here.
And I must admit, waking up this morning and walking into the lounge, the smell of pine.
Oh.
Very nice. I like it. I like it.
Surely you didn't have to walk into the lounge to smell that. With that honky you're running.
Yeah, I was just lying
Got
in
him.
bed and my honker
fair.
went down the corridor into the lounge and I smelt it.
My entire house smells like pine now.
Yeah, it
because
does, to be fair.
You've got to carry it in, which means getting pine needles throughout the entire house.
Yeah, there's
Sure.
that.
Somehow, then we've got to move it to 4 different spots and then sit back on the couch and decide where it should go.
Sure.
You've got to wire it
I know,
in.
we have the corner of the room and it's always in the corner of the room and that's it, done and dusted.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is only the 3rd time we've ever put one up.
Sure.
And every year we've been moving it around. But I am a massive fan of Christmas trees.
You are, aren't
Because
you?
it really changes the whole look of your house, the whole smell of your house. It's
Yeah.
got lights. Every morning you walk out, you flick the light switch on, and we've got a few other lights and things, and it makes the house feel really festive. And it's like, hey, man, the year's almost up.
It doesn't affect your asthma?
Nah, pine's fine.
Okay, yeah, good.
Plus, I haven't had asthma in about 15 years.
Right.
Yeah, although you wouldn't know it by listening to this show.
No, that's true.
When are you getting your Christmas tree, Mogi?
Well, we were having this. I'm finding it weird that we all had the same discussion on the same day, except you guys acted on it. My feeling was that we wouldn't bother because we're going to be going away,
Right.
the family, and that was quickly rebuffed by both my 5-year-old daughter and my wife because they pointed out, and probably fairly, that we've got 3 weeks to go before we go away. So should probably have a Christmas tree in the house.
Sure.
So I guess we're getting one of those at some point. I love a Christmas tree as well, and I love the pine ones too. They're cool, eh?
Bit of admin.
Is it a bit of admin?
Well, I've got a truckie, so I'm sweet.
A truckie.
Yeah, and I even got one for our mates down the road as well. Picked up a tree for them.
Oh, what a
Lumber.
backbone.
Yeah.
We have a tradition because we get our Christmas tree from just down the road. At the dairy down the road, they sell them, and I just carry them home.
The dairy sells Christmas trees.
Yeah, it does. It does. Bloody good ones, too.
Well,
good
that's
top quality.
That's a good tradition. Who carried it home yesterday?
Well, not me, obviously. I think Terry did.
Wait, so is it Terry or Gary?
Terry.
And who's the one in the cuck chair? Is that Gary?
Oh, he's just a mate that comes over every now and then
Oh, okay, right.
when I'm feeling horny.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Smashing Pumpkins there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon, 20 minutes to 5 o'clock.
Just a reminder to keep an ear out here on Radio Hauraki if you hear the Big Show honker, which is a horn. It sounds sort of like this. Which, by the way, I've been informed is an extremely stressful sound to hear while you're driving on the highway.
Is it?
Listening to Hauraki. If you hear that, get ready to call 0800 Hauraki. You could win flights, accommodation for you and a mate to come up to the Kumiu Classic Car and Hot Rod Festival, which is happening in January. So keep an ear out.
How good. Hey, a little bit of sporting action over the weekend, so let's have a bit of sports chat.
Sports.
So obviously, let's start off with the cricket. Disappointing from the fellas. To quote that hoary cliche, catches win matches.
What cliche?
That very cliche, catches win matches. We dropped a lot of catches. 8, I believe, Mogi.
You're not wrong.
We gave the likes of Harry Brook, who was a very, very talented player. We dropped them 5 times. He got 170. That, my friend, was pretty much the difference in the Test match.
Of course it was.
So that's it. Done and dusted.
You can't-
1-0
you
down
can't-
to the English.
You can't have it that we get 20 chances to bat and your opposition gets 28 chances to bat.
Yes.
You're never going to win.
No.
It was outrageous and disgraceful. And there goes their opportunity to be involved in the Test Championship, which
Yeah, it
is a
does.
real shame.
Well, and also it was a barometer for us of, because after the sensational series victory against India in India,
Where we fielded beautifully.
we fielded magnificently, and it was like, okay, so where are we at as a team?
That's super confusing.
And we got pumped. And that's disappointing. In our home territory, Hagley Oval usually pretty good for us, and we just got outperformed. And I have this. The reality is England have the wood on us. When we went over there for the last tour, we could have won all 3 Test matches. Instead, we lost all 3. When they came over here, they pumped us, and we pipped them literally with the last ball of the Test match to win a Test match. But they have got the wood on us. And as you say, if you're giving them 28 opportunities to our 20, well, good night, nurse.
Yeah.
So they've got their wood on us. Do you think, Jase, question, India series that we won, was that a fluke?
I honestly think that India took their eye off the ball and were focused on Australia.
Yeah, but even
then,
still.
it was still no person that knows their cricket would ever have predicted that. It was outrageous.
You can maybe fluke 1, you can't fluke 3.
But you see what the good thing is here, though. They've got a bit of a Warriors situation going on where they could go to India and upset India and then lose at home You know, like,
Well,
it performed terribly.
I tell you what, internationally, there's all sorts of weirdness going on. Of course, India went over to Australia and pumped Australia. England come over here and pump us. It's just all
a pump
topsy-turvy.
It is all over the show, isn't it?
Yes.
And I just think, though, we'll go another 10 years before they drop 8 catches like that. That was just weird.
There was
So
an
anyway,
abomination. They got the yips.
so moving on to the next test in Wellington, I think starts Friday.
Does.
Yeah.
Keyzie, Auckland Football Club, how did they go, mate?
You've got to stop throwing at me to be the A-League guy. I mean, they won, and I watched the game on...
Did you?
Well, there you go.
On Saturday night. Auckland FC beat Newcastle
2-0,
Jets. Hang on, man. Who's doing the rap here? Is it me or you?
Yeah, come on, Jase. Sorry, man.
2 goals to nil. No scoring for a large portion. Absolute
83
screamer
minutes.
of a volley to get that first goal. And I was like, yes! Auckland FC have got a bloody exciting goal to put on their highlights reel because it's been a pretty terrible highlights reel.
Yeah.
They are still 5-0, top of the table. And then their second goal was an absolute shocker.
Yeah, good.
It went past about 6 dudes. It went between a guy's legs.
Right,
And
okay.
it was like something you'd see. I mean, they're winning, and it's great. And that first goal, as I said, was a screamer. But yeah, there you go. There's your football. Jase, you happy, man?
And I believe the Phoenix had a bye. Was
That's
that
right.
right?
And
Yes.
the next game is against Auckland FC. Auckland FC will be at home this coming weekend.
That is a huge game.
Mogi, was there any douche over the weekend?
No douche.
Right, okay.
Douche
You
free
mean
weekend.
fighting?
Yes, fighting.
Keezie's dying to get hot. He's got himself a little hundreds and thousands biscuit there.
Oh, once you
With a bit of
start with those
icing.
bastards,
Hey,
Be
big
terrible.
shout out to Isaac and Blake. Brought in a sampler
Yeah,
box.
man.
How good.
it's the throat.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Hauraki Big Show Honker.
Yes, indeed. Your chance to win flights and accommodation to the QMU Classic Car and Hot Rod Festival, fellas.
That's right. Happening the 17th, 18th, and 19th of January.
Good stuff. G'day, Jason, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, g'day guys, how you going?
Yeah.
Good, thanks, mate. Good weekend, Jace?
Yeah, not too bad.
Carrying any shame with your brother?
Nah, of course not.
Good
No
on you,
shame. And tell me, Jason, what do you do for a crust, mate?
I'm a bricklayer.
yeah, backbone.
That is ultimate backbone.
What's your favourite brick?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. They're all pretty good. Don't really have a favourite.
Yeah,
Hey, man, they're
No
all great.
favourites, Keyzie.
And tell me, Jason, what kind of vehicle are you running at the moment?
I've got a Ford Ranger for work, but I've also got a Shelby Mustang tucked at home.
Shelby. Now we're talking.
Yeah, boy.
What a
You like
backbone.
that?
Well, you hold on the line there and I'll pass you over to Pugson in studio, but you look after you. Good luck, mate. G'day, Ben. How's life?
Oh, good fellas. How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks, Ben. How was your weekend, mate?
I was pretty chilled. I had my wife's birthday on Saturday.
No.
My
wife! Ben, what do you do for a crust, mate?
I work in IT.
Backbone.
Oh, yeah, backbone.
Jace.
And Ben, what are you driving at the moment?
Nissan Wing Road.
Yeah, boy,
Beautiful
get
station
it.
wagon.
Yeah, man,
That's
that's
a
hot.
hell of a vehicle.
Is that what you were driving when you met the missus, brother?
Nah, they nearly cost me the missus.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fair enough too. It's a sensible choice of vehicle there, Ben.
Good on you, Ben.
Yeah.
Stay on the line, mate, and Pugson will look after you. G'day, Nick, you mad bastard. How's life? Nick.
Nick, wake up.
Yo, how we going?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good. What did you get up to over the weekend, Nick?
Not a hell of a lot, gents. She was pretty low key. The missus has always got a list of work for us. You know how it plays out. Behaving.
Yeah,
Oh,
good on you, mate.
That's
And what
not
do you,
what I heard.
and what do you do
Sorry,
for a crust, Nick?
I'm a builder.
Oh, you're a backbone.
Backbone.
Yeah.
Backbone.
Genuine.
So are you sort of driving some sort of ute or something like that at the moment?
I'm in the Rangy right now, but we've got the old 1977 8 Kingswood parked up at home.
I got two of those.
Beauty as well.
No, you.
I got two of
You
those
know
at
you
home.
don't, mate.
Yeah.
You do
Yeah.
not have a kingy in the garage, man.
Just use that to go and pick up the groceries and that.
That's a Kiwi dream, having a kingy in the garage.
So good.
Yeah.
Good
all
on
right.
you, Nick.
Good stuff, mate. Hey, you sail on as well, Nick, and Pugson in studio B will look after you, all right?
Okay.
Legend.
Good on you, mate.
Good on you, mate. King,
Wow.
I tell you what, a couple of those fellas obviously into their cars. They've got
They
some,
like it.
some beauties at home, as it were. Like your little
with
blue
the,
truck.
what was it? The Wing Road.
The Nissan Wing Road.
How good.
Yeah. Hey, huge hour coming up, fellas.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
I've heard.
I'm going to talk a little bit about Jase. You'll remember this, man. Oh, God, all the trouble I've been having with the rubbish truck over the road that comes down at 4 o'clock in the morning. I went out and I had a set to. Trying to have a bit of the old dedouge. But, yeah, anyway.
Someone who's just tuned in for the first time, but I don't understand what he's talking about.
Well, I've just said there's a rubbish truck.
A dedouge.
Yeah, a dedouge, yeah, sure. So anyway, it all came to a bit of a climax, as it were, on Saturday, very early morning. So
I had
I'll
a
tell you
climax
all
on
about
Saturday
that.
too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What kind of climax?
A good one.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your Monday okay. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Tui.
I would.
Get it in you.
I totally would. People said Tui couldn't run its Yeah Right campaign in this day and age. To that, we say, yeah, right.
I would.
Well, I say it. And Mogi says I would.
Get it in you.
And Jase says get it in you.
Yeah.
Get it in
And I
you.
tell you what, the thing about those Tui billboards, I mean, there's a lot going on in the world at the moment, fellas. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of anxiety and fear. It's just nice to look up to one of those billboards and just have a bit of a chuckle every now and then. You know what I mean?
We can all do with a laugh, man.
Definitely we could do with a laugh, and that's what they're designed for. With that in mind, incidentally, if you've got any ideas for a billboard, then text us 3483. We'll pass it on to management. And,
Actually, Jase,
see where we go.
Just on this, because I've got a feeling that you haven't passed any of them on to management. How many have actually gone through?
8
8.
at the moment. Yeah, they've gone from management to the drawing board.
Oh, yeah.
And now it just needs to go through another couple of layers, and it could very well be publishable.
What ones stuck out for you? What ones do you think was pretty good?
Oh, look, the one Keyzie's wearing his wedding ring.
Right, that's right.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Jasey's given up the durries.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's right, because you had half a durry the other day.
Yeah, because you're back on the darts
Yeah,
again.
it was Mogi's
Incidentally,
one.
just on there, I can't remember Mogi's one. Something
Neither.
about.
Oh, Mogi's watched something other than Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
right.
right.
Yeah, or slow horses.
Yeah, right.
Hey, just on dinners and Christmassy stuff, I think we need to start planning the Big Show Christmas party.
Okay.
I don't know how you feel about that. Also, I've got a bit of development in terms of me having to shout you guys dinner.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because I had that half a durry and I...
We had an agreement that if you gave up the darts, you wouldn't have to buy us anything, but because you had a dart straight away, you now have to shout us all dinner. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Because
And
it
your
was the
partners.
first opportunity you got back on the darts.
Yeah. You got an update on that, have you?
I have, mate. Here's Queens of the Stone Age.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Good one, Keyzie.
What do you mean, good one?
What are you turning it on so early for? You
Because
set
you were
me up
making
there.
a weird noise into the microphone.
I was singing along with my dedouges. That was Massive Attack, by the
It was
way.
a massive attack, eh? Hey, fellas, you'll remember the issues I've been having since I moved into this new place that I'm renting there. Been there for about 6 months now. And
God, that long?
Yeah, I know. Time flies, man.
Does, really
Time
does.
does fly. And what I found when I moved in there was that there was a rubbish truck that would come around twice a week and empty out the old recycling bins. You know, the big wheelie bin bastards
Yes.
there, full of bottles and whatnot. Come around twice a week, and I do that between the hours of 4 and 4:30 in the morning.
That's right. And if I remember rightly, it used to bug you.
Bugging me. That's right.
As it would.
As it would. And so when it started happening, I thought there must be something wrong here, but it sort of kept on happening. So after a couple of weeks of it, I rang the company and I said, could you have a yarn to your drivers? Because it's residential area. So if I was in the city, I'm not somebody that would complain about that happening in the city, because you're in the city, that's what you get.
Sure.
But this is a residential area. So anyway, I've probably called them 10 times and it stops for a couple of weeks. And then the driver's like, no, bugger it. I think what happens is it's on his run. So, you know, you have all these pickups that you've got to do in
Yes.
such and such a line, and me moaning about it has meant that he can't pick that up now till 7, which means he probably has to retrace his steps, so that's annoying him. Anyway, it started happening again.
Can I ask a quick question? Is it like it's not everyone's recycle bin, right? Is it like a special big one?
It's a paid for.
Right.
It's paid for by an apartment building, I think, is
right,
what I
okay.
can tell.
Yeah.
So Anyway, I rang up last week because it happened again, and then, no, we'll look into it, sir, and we'll sort that out for you. Sure, you will. And then again, get woken up on Saturday morning, 4:30 in the morning, bottles smashing, and I just immediately leapt out of my bed, grabbed my phone, and went outside. I thought, bugger this, I'm going to record this. And I go walking down the stairs, out across my lawn, up the driveway, out onto the road. To confront this dude who's been told not to do it. And the problem with it is it wakes me up and I can't go back to sleep, so I'm awake from 4:30. It's too early. And also wakes my kid up.
Yes.
Okay, now that part of it's not true, but I still say that.
Yeah, fair
to make me
enough.
look like I'm not such a wimp.
Gild the lily.
Yeah, that's right, gild the lily. Thank you, Jase. Anyway, I go out there, and another thing is I'm completely naked.
Yes.
I am stark bollock naked. I haven't got any jandals on. I don't have any underpants on. I am completely naked. And when I go out, when I go out there, I'm just going to have it out with this guy, and he's going to feel so weird that I'm naked that it's going to be a really awkward situation.
Yeah, that'll
for him.
show him.
But as soon as I start walking across the street, I note that there's two guys. One of the guys is taking the rubbish bin back down underneath the building, and so I'm left to talk to the guy that is remaining. Now, this guy is about 6'5", and he's also I don't know how to describe him. I'll say, there is a what would you call it? There's an assumption around where this guy is from that they have pretty massive downstairs operations.
Right.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Without being, it's not racist. It's just something that people say. Now, I don't know if it's true or not.
I'm just going to play this just in case, though. The racism alarm.
Just in case. That's anyway. So at that moment, I'm automatically worried about the size of my penis.
Because I'm imagining it's quite cold too.
out,
Well, it wasn't
yeah.
hot. And you and I, Jase, we've never been showers. We've always been massive growers.
Yes.
So now I've gone from being quite staunch and feeling quite, I'm going to show this guy, not necessarily that, but sure that as well. So now I cover my downstairs up with my hand. So I've sort of lost a bit of power straight away. And then I'm screaming at him. I say, "What's going on, man? You're smashing these bloody bottles. It's 4:30 in the morning." He goes, "What?" I said, "You're smashing these bottles at 4:30 in the morning." He goes, "Huh?" I said, "You're picking up these bottles, man. You're smashing them. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm trying to get some sleep." He goes, "You what?" Anyway, it turns out this guy doesn't speak any English at all.
Right.
So now I am just a naked guy standing in the middle of the street
Cupping his bullet.
with his penis in his hand, having an argument with a guy that doesn't know what I'm talking about.
And the guy is massive and probably has a massive
Has
downstairs.
got a bigger downstairs than me. So and also could toes me up pretty easily. I mean, he had me covered in every. So I've gone from I'm going to make this guy feel weird to feeling really weird myself and self-conscious, and I get nowhere with him because he doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I can't put my case across because, and who knows, maybe he did speak English, but can I say he handled it beautifully?
Sure.
So I was like, yeah, all right, well, yeah, okay then.
Well, the
And
good.
so I just turned around.
So you just walked back in and tail between your legs.
Well, downstairs between my legs.
Oh, mangina, nice.
I've got some questions that I need answered about this.
Yeah.
I really do have some questions.
Because, I mean, the bright side is he's probably never going to come past your apartment again for fear of the naked guy with the tiny penis accosting
That's
him.
right.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a win-win.
Well, we're going to find out because I
Yeah.
think it's due back again tomorrow. So.
Here's L7.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, audio slave there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 5:42. Now listen up. If you want to win some cash.
Oh, yeah, what's that, Jase?
What's cash?
It's
So sort of the stuff that you use to buy
goods.
beers.
Beersies.
What else?
Well,
Back in the
Tui.
day used to be ciggies.
Yeah, right, okay.
That sort of thing.
Last week it used to be ciggies.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, now that I know what cash is,
Yeah.
I can explain the old TUI naughty or nice list, which we are starting in the lead
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice.
It is the festive season. We've teamed up with TUI again. This time we're going to be giving away TUI $100, every single day for the next 2 weeks.
Is
For the
that
next
$200?
For the next TUI weeks. Yes, Jase, it's $200.
Right, okay.
Wow.
TUI $100.
That's pretty good.
And so what do people need to do to win this $200
Jase, that's
there,
a great
Keyzie?
Good question.
man.
Thanks, mate.
If you would like to win, you just call us up on 0800 Hauraki. tell us what you've been up to, and you have to give us an example of a time.
Hang on a minute. 0800 Hauraki.
Well, no, because that will
That's
come
good,
out
don't
wrong.
you reckon, Jace? It's good, eh?
Yeah, I like that. But
No,
already
no, but that'll
the
be a-
lines are already lining
no,
up. But we
but
need to
Jace-
explain what they need to say.
Don't call 0800 Hauraki
Yeah, because it's Christmas, though.
because it'll probably go to a different phone number.
Right.
You know, so I wouldn't recommend it.
Wow.
Well, you can call it.
We'll
sure.
see.
Call it.
We'll see. Well, look, the phones are lighting up.
So people are ringing up about something naughty or nice they've done over the weekend?
That's right. So you ring up and you tell us something naughty or nice that you have done. It doesn't have to be over the weekend. Something from the whole year.
Sure.
You know, it's
okay,
about have you been naughty
nice.
this year or nice. Give us a good example of something really naughty you did or something really nice. We'll get a few people on at once and then we will choose. We'll hear everything they did and then we will choose who gets the
What's an
$200.
example, though?
$200.
Just so people don't sort of bugger it up.
I don't know. You give me an example, man.
Well, what's something nice that you did over the weekend, Keyzie?
As I said earlier in the show, I delivered a mate's Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty nice.
That's right.
Yeah, well, what about you guys?
I want to give you 200 for that. Well, I confronted a man naked in the street. That's probably naughty.
Well, that is
Or
very
is
naughty.
it
yeah.
nice, though?
Well, he might have thought it was nice.
Maybe.
Well, it was forced nudity. It was essentially streaking.
I didn't have a shower on
Flash it.
Saturday. None.
That's naughty.
That's naughty.
Well, that's not naughty. That's just gross.
No, especially because you said you also climaxed on Saturday.
I did. But but also...
Was that nice?
Yeah, well,
Can I
it was
just-
nice and naughty. But also, listen, on
Don't-
Sunday, for my wife,
Yeah. What about her?
I made her coffee
Oh,
and and a bowl of muesli with yogurt and fresh berries.
Oh, yeah.
And I brought it into the boudoir for her. So
Yeah.
that was nice of me.
But you probably overboiled the milk, so that's probably
Yeah.
naughty.
Right.
yes.
This is all thanks to Tui RTDs. The new vodka black currant and vodka sour cherry are out right now. So give us a call, 0800 Hauraki, and we'll get three people. Tell
Yeah.
us whether what you've done that was naughty or nice, and we'll
Yes.
decide who gets the $200.
And I'll just say that they need to be a better standard than all of the examples that we've just supplied you there.
I agree.
They need to
Maria.
be really good.
They need
at
to
it.
be
I agree. Here's the darkness.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Tune.
The darkness there on the radio, Hauraki Big Show. Now, naughty or nice, thanks to our mates at Tui.
That's right. Thanks to the new Tui RTDs, the new vodka black currant and vodka sour cherry out now. They've given us $200 to give away every day for the next 2 weeks. It's a
On
naughty
radio.
Ho ho Hauraki. We're going to have three people come on, tell us something naughty or nice they've done this year or recently, and we'll have to decide, fellas, between us, which of the three gets the $200.
Okay.
G'day, Alex, you massive backbone. How's life?
Oh, pretty good, thanks. How are you fellas?
Yeah, good, thanks, Alex. So, are you naughty or nice, Alex?
I would lean towards naughty what I did over the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, what happened, mate?
I was up on a ladder painting the shed, and I took a dodgy step down, ripped my pants, one side to the other, and hung the little fella out.
So your balls fell out of your pants while you were painting the shed.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the gist of it.
And anybody spot you up there? You sicko?
I don't know. I mean, I had to finish, but
Finish
I wasn't
what?
up there too long.
I tell you what, it would have been a hell of a sight from down below.
Yeah.
A couple of bullets in the
Yeah.
air there. Okay, well,
Podium.
All right, good stuff there, Alex.
just
All
hold the
right.
line there, Alex. G'day,
Gemma.
Gemma. How's life?
Not too bad, thanks.
That's good. Are you naughty or nice, Gemma?
I'm nice.
Okay.
Why is that?
Earlier in the year, my parents asked me to pick them up from the airport at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So I happily did that, but stood there waiting, and it was about 2 o'clock, and the last person had come through, and they were not there. I
Right.
realised they'd told me the wrong date, so then had to go back the next night at 1 o'clock in the morning to pick them up.
Okay, that's quite nice, isn't
Yeah,
it?
That
yeah,
is
it's
nice.
nice.
Now, did you let
That
them?
is nice.
Did you let them have it afterwards? Did you have a go at them?
No.
Okay.
Sure.
Too nice.
Okay.
Gemma, have you got kids, Gemma?
I do.
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon that's the least you can do for your parents when you know what you put them through.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right.
It is. I tell you what, though, it can be a bit of a ball like the old airport pickup.
Parents.
Well, that as well. G'day, Fozzie, you mad bastard. How's life? Fozzie?
Good, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good, mate. You?
Oh, yeah, good, thanks, Fozzie. Naughty or nice, Fozzie?
All of the above, actually, Jase.
Yeah, well, hit me.
Well, so the wife was away, so so I had to go feed the chickens.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's you being
How
naughty.
many times did you feed them both days?
Well, she's been away for 4 days now. So, but maybe 50% of the time.
Yeah, good.
Right.
That's
Okay,
a good ratio.
So you're
Yeah,
feeding,
yeah.
okay, and then what was the nice thing you did, Fozzie?
And so the nice thing, I gave 8 sheep away to my mates.
So are we talking actual sheep and actual chickens here? Because I'm confused because these are both animals we're talking about.
No. So heapies. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gave 8 heapies away.
I just want to clarify one thing. Were they your sheep to give away?
They were, mate. Yeah.
And they had herpes. Oh, no, heapies. Right, yeah, right, okay.
All right, so we're just going to pop you on
put 'em
hold, Fozzie. Hang on, we're just going to make our decision.
Okay, fellas.
What do you think? Because we've got a guy whose nuts fell out
Yeah.
while
Yes.
painting the shed.
Now, that's nice.
That is nice. And Mogi, who loves public
Probably
nudity.
felt quite nice.
He's all over that.
I wonder if his downstairs ended up looking like a plasterer's radio because he was painting, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got Gemma, who picked her parents up 2 nights in a row at 1 a.m. because they told her the wrong date.
What's your feeling on that one, Keyzie?
I think that's quite nice. Although it's as you say, it's the least you can do.
Yeah.
Then you got Fozzie, who had a go at himself, but then gave away some sheep.
I wonder if he gave away the sheep as penance for the having a go at himself. He felt guilty and he felt like he needed to do something nice.
I don't feel like you need to feel guilty for having a go at
No,
yourself.
but I don't know how Fozzie goes about it.
Yeah,
you
that's
see.
true.
It could be such a filthy situation he's running there that he does feel guilty about it and he has to give away 8 sheep.
He's disgusted by himself.
Yeah, he is.
I think maybe we go Fozzie.
I
for
think we
me.
go
I think
Fozzie
so.
here.
All right,
Yeah, are we happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Are you happy with that, Fozzie?
It sounds good, boys.
Yeah,
Good on you, mate.
$200 coming your way, buddy.
Oh, congrats, man.
Sweet as. Thank you, guys.
No worries.
And cheers to Radio Ho Ho Hauraki.
That's good stuff, Mogi.
It is, isn't it? That's going to catch. We should have thought about that years ago.
Totally, man.
If you missed out, by the way, another opportunity to do this tomorrow on the Big
Yeah.
Show and every single day for the next couple of weeks. How good?
Here's Queen.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Queen there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Now, coming up after 6 o'clock, what's on the TV with Mike Minogue? And also, the result of our big poll, bird flu, yes or no?
That's right. Great bird poll. Great big poll today. You can vote on the Hauraki Big Show's Instagram story. Do it quick, though, because we'll be taking the results of that just after.
That's true.
Good stuff, Mike.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Monday's going along nicely. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Tui.
I would. Yeah.
Yeah, yum. Tui, love Tui.
Just getting more and more random.
I would.
Tui, get it in
Have you
ya.
got one?
Yeah.
Have you got one?
You want one, mate?
Have you got one?
Yeah, just out in the fridge here.
Yeah. Can I
Sweet.
have one? Have you got a spare one?
Oh, just one, mate,
Oh.
Easy.
There's only one
You
out
can have
there.
a sip on mine. You want to suck on mine, Keyzie? There's only one.
You're going to have a hoon on Mogies, Keyzie.
You can have a burn on mine, brother.
I wonder if this is what Tui had in mind when they agreed to become part of our show.
Totally, man, totally.
They were like, hey, can you tell everyone about the Tui billboards? They're back. And we were like, yeah, man, Mogi's going to let me have a hoon on
Hey,
his.
just on that, could you tell everyone what the podcast outro is all about, Keyzie?
The podcast outro is bonus content. We do it daily. You search Hauraki Big Show. Mogi. You search Hauraki Big Show wherever you get your podcast from, and it's bonus content along with a highlights package.
It is, man.
Mogi puts them together. No, he doesn't. Puggy puts them together.
Hang on a minute.
7:30 every day they come out.
Is this 1.5 Mogies?
No. Here's a clip from today's one.
You're cheating because I heard you on the commentary saying that you've been off them for 8 days, which is complete bullshit.
Oh, no, I did admit to the half, Darren.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, and they said, oh, no, we can flag that, Hoity.
Who said that?
The fellas.
They don't
Nobody.
care about you as much as me and
That's
Mogi
true.
do, man.
The
actually.
fellas said
That is true.
They aren't the fellas.
You're not the fellas.
Hell, Jace, man, we're the fellas.
Yeah, that's
We're the
true.
flowers.
And I've been looking through Indian restaurants, and I'll have a little chat to you tomorrow about. I found a place that I think is primo.
Right, okay, because you said you were going to do that at the top of 5 o'clock today.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not
well,
doing
we
that.
got distracted by other stuff.
We did, actually. There's some really good stuff that came up.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you sure? Because it seems like it was nowhere in the actual show planner for today.
I tell you what,
It feels like Jace just randomly threw that in randomly, and now it's kind of thrown the show off.
coming up, the results of the big poll. which is bird flu, yes or no.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to this
what's
one.
What's your vibe there, Mogi?
I think people are they like a bird flu. I think we all feel the same way, Jason, that there's too many birds.
We're meant to do this part as part of the big poll.
No, just getting a vibe before we do. This is like a
predicting.
tease.
It's a prediction, Keyzie.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's all there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show, but right now it's time for... The Big Poll. The question today was bird flu, yes or no?
That's right. That's after the news that not a town, a poultry farm in Otago there had a bird test
town
positive.
of chickens.
A town of... And it's devastating.
It is a town of chickens.
A lot of the chickens were plumbers, backbones,
Totally, man.
builders, and so now they've got to kill. And this is terrible, man. A town of chickens, and they're all but 40,000 of them are being executed in the town square.
Yes.
And I mean, how's that town going to survive, man? Because you're going to have to get chickens from other towns to move down there.
Totally.
And sort of be able to deal with the infrastructure shortages that you're going to have.
But also,
you can't lose chicken butchers.
Chicken towns are struggling as it is, Mogi. You know what I mean? All over the country, the chicken towns are struggling.
Of course
and then
they are.
when you butcher all 40,000 residents, you know...
Well, I don't know how many residents are in this town, in this chicken town. That might be all of them. It might be 10%.
I think it's the entire population of the chicken town.
Are you kidding me?
40,000.
So this is the sort of thing, man. So when you go down to that supermarket in that town, how many chickens does that supermarket, when you just think in supermarket, how many chickens does that employ?
Totally.
You've got the chickens that are working on the checkout. You got the chickens...
Checkout.
You've got the chickens that push the trolleys. Probably 200 chickens work there.
Totally.
All of those jobs are gone.
Look,
and all that food's going to rot on the shelves if something isn't done about it because there's no chickens there to clean it up. There's no cleaners.
Well, I mean, my whole take on it would be that you just cut the chicken town off. You don't execute everyone, and it just becomes like a leper colony.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And you go, and they'll have signs out the front going,
enter at your own risk.
Enter at your own risk.
Jase,
bird flu.
Lockdown, though. Remember the lockdown we had in Humantown?
That's right.
Up here, people were still finding ways to get through. So you can put as much chicken wire up as you want, but they'll still get out.
But that's the other thing as well, Kez. There's very few people that went against it. I remember
true.
there was a couple of human gang members that went to KFC to get some chicken, ironically, and they went across the line, didn't they? You remember that?
That's
I
right.
do remember. Right up north
that.
from recollection.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Well, do you reckon there's any chicken gang members in the chicken town that might do the same thing?
Well, chicken towns, they have people on both sides of the economic line, don't they? You have your chicken gang members, you have chickens that are doing really well.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of these chickens lost family, being executed on chicken farms.
Totally. I tell you what they do have in chicken towns, a lot of tinny houses.
Anyway, the result of today's big poll, which came about because a chicken farm in Otago had a chicken test positive for chicken flu.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, for bird flu. And so they had to execute.
I'm surprised that chicken
40,000.
flu is lethal to a chicken.
No, bird
because
flu.
to me, the lethal thing about the bird flu doesn't seem to be the flu.
No.
It seems more to be having their heads chopped off by the humans when they get the flu.
Correct.
Now,
Well,
when humans get the flu, we tend to just have a lie down on the couch for a couple of days. We're all good.
It's because we don't want it to
Fair
morph
point,
from
Mogi.
the chickens to us.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
Well, as I say, I've had chicken flu and it's not that bad.
Sorry, it's not chicken
Oh,
flu.
bird flu.
Bird flu. Anyway, the result of the big poll, 63% of New Zealand say yes.
I would have thought 100% yes. Oh, 63%? That's pretty good.
But I have no idea how many humans voted and how many chickens from Chicken Town voted
Wow, that's the thing.
on Chickstagram.
So 63 people said...
No, not 63% of people.
And 37 chickens said no.
Yeah, good.
Cool, that was the big poll.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, guns. Roses there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Let's talk TV.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue.
Keysie's not happy with his buffy hair.
Nah.
He's looking at it in the reflection of Studio
It's
B.
not buffy enough.
He's buffying it
It's
up.
because it's been mopped forward. That's why it looks weird.
It'll be great tomorrow, fellas. Don't you worry.
I can't wait. I watched some more of Slow Horses. It is passable. I'm now at the point where it's a passable thing that you can watch. And then I'm trying to watch Landman.
Land.
Landman.
Random.
It's from Taylor or Tyler Sheridan, the guy that did whatever that stupid Western is, Yellowstone.
Yes.
So he's the creator of it, and it's got Billy Bob Thornton in it as an oil man in Texas.
How good.
So I'm all about that. It's on Prime Video. It's just got it come out, but I couldn't get it to work, so I was spewing.
What's it called?
Yeah. Land Man.
Okay, I'm going to put that in the old
Yeah.
file.
Get involved in that.
You don't like the Yellowstone?
No, it's too soap opera for
Right.
me. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, the first season 2 of that I enjoyed, and then I went, no, this is getting stupid.
I remember they did like a survey here, I think, and it was their most watched TV show by our audience. This is probably like 2 years ago. The most watched TV show was Yellowstone. And I was like, oh, maybe I should watch it.
Yeah, I started it, and it was a tricky one because some scenes you're like, oh man, this is awesome, and then the next scene will just be the worst trash you've ever seen in your
Right.
life. It's just like, I can't.
Yeah, right.
I can't get through it.
Yep. I watched a movie last night called Four Brothers.
Oh, I know that one. Mark Wahlberg.
Mark
you still
Wahlberg.
got your Sky movies.
I still got the Sky movies there, mate.
Jeez, man.
And you know, the good news
In
is
fact,
too...
Andre Benjamin's in that as well. He's a singer from Outkast.
Oh, is he?
That's when he decided he didn't want to be a rapper anymore. He wanted to be an actor, but when the world found out, he couldn't act at all.
Sure.
Yeah, but then he released a flute album.
And it's been nominated for a Grammy for Album of the Year.
So good.
But the great thing about the Sky movies is that we're on a new month now, so it's a whole new plethora of movies. Because, you know, you get in that cycle where you see all the movies for that month and you go,
Jace.
I've seen that one. But anyway...
No, you were describing something that was exciting about 20 years when everyone first got Sky movies.
No, but when you haven't had it
when
for a
you
long
haven't had
time,
it, Keyzie.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, who has got Sky movies?
No one I know.
This is unbelievable.
Exactly.
It's like talking to somebody from the past.
But it was one of those movies that was just stupid, but, you know,
Yeah.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Mark Wahlberg.
As am I.
I think he's great.
Yeah.
And my wife, about a third of the way through, said, this is stupid.
Yeah, but
I said, well, it is what it is, darling, and I'm watching it.
And you've always been a fan of Mark Wahlberg, of course, who's, you know, well, I won't get into the things that he used to do. Actually,
right.
I was going to say something, but
Oh,
I
okay.
can understand
Yeah,
why you
yeah.
relate to him.
Oh, right,
I
okay.
watched a show, you know, Gordon Ramsay,
Yeah.
Yes.
Gino, and the other chef
Oh,
dude.
yes. Yeah.
It was just one of them was on his own going around southern Italy, and it was just on the telly on TVNZ, and we just watched linear TV
Right.
on TVNZ1, and it was mildly enjoyable. He cooked a steak at the end with an old lady. And it was
Mildly
like,
enjoyable.
This is like good old fashioned. Tune in at 8 o'clock, whatever it is, and watch a dude
Nice and
cooking some
easy.
food.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it.
3 minutes of ads every sort of 8 minutes.
3 minutes 30. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Back in the day, my wife and I and my daughters, we were big in the old cooking shows.
That's so enjoyable.
You know, particularly, what was that competition one? I can't remember. MasterChef and all that sort of stuff. My daughter's still into MasterChef, actually, Australia.
They do like 50 episodes or something.
Totally.
My wife.
My mum loves it.
Still, that doesn't make what you watched less tedious, Keyzie. Can you watch proper stuff for the TV chat?
Silverchair.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
White Stripes there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday evening. We've got breaking news.
This is breaking news.
What is it, Jase?
Hey, Mogi.
Yeah, man.
Do you like a surf and turf?
No.
Okay.
I think it's weird mixing fish with land meat.
Do you?
I think they should be kept separate.
Because a surf and turf is a steak with prawns on it or something, isn't
Something
it?
like that.
Well, yeah, it can be a combination of seafood and meats.
So it could be like a lamb chop
Yes, with,
with a
scallop.
starfish on top of it.
Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, funnily enough, I watched a video where a dude was eating starfish the other day.
Oh, yes.
It was very unpleasant.
Could it be like a sausage jammed in a kinner?
Oh, yes.
Why not? That could qualify as a surf and turf.
The reason we ask, though, is because surf or turf is something that's going to be starting on Radio Hauraki. Cheers
That's
to our
right.
mates at Super Liquor. Two great pastimes in New Zealand, swinging the golf clubs or taking the old surfboard out and hitting the waves.
Yeah, man.
You guys surfers?
Yeah, totally, man.
Hard out.
No, but actual, though?
Yeah,
Well,
actually.
Jace, you're more of a kneeboarder.
I'm a kneeboarder, but that's still surfing.
I can picture
Well.
you, Jace, Mike, being a surfer back in the day.
I rip it up. I rip it up.
You rip it up?
I hang 5 and 10. And that's just the way it's always been for me.
Yeah,
So-
man. Well, you got the bod for it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't get out in the water much, but I certainly walk around with a board under my arms.
That's
Mate,
sick, man.
Yeah.
If I haven't had a curler in a month or two, I'm hankering. You know what I'm saying?
They're not called curlers. Okay, they're called waves.
Yeah, well, Keyzie,
What?
that's surf vernacular, mate.
Is it?
It's a
Yeah,
curler.
that's surf and turf.
Oh,
Yeah.
So when you're going through the, what's it called when you're going
The
through
tunnel,
the barrel,
yeah,
the
yeah.
tunnel?
The
Yeah.
tunnel. It's
Is that called curling
no,
one
it's
out?
called a tunnel.
Is it the tunnel?
No, the curl is a part above the tunnel.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
We've got a prize for those of you that are drawn to surfing and those of you that are drawn to golf. All right. You have to text either surf to 3483 or turf to 3483, and you're in the draw to win either a surfboard or some brand new golf clubs.
What are you drawn to,
All
Keyzie?
thanks to Super Liquor, definitely the golf clubs. I've also got written here that if you text, so you got surf or turf, if you text Perth, you could win a trip to Australia.
Perv.
Perth.
Oh.
Because you got surf and turf.
Oh, yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I made that last part up, fellas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
going to
yeah.
confuse the audience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
it is. I'm sorry about that.
That's not great that you did that,
Text
Keyzie.
surf
That's
or
a
turf
shame.
to 3483. You can win golf clubs or a surfboard, and it's all cheers to our mates at Super Liquor. Cheers
And what was
to
that
summer.
about Perth?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. The Monday show done and dusted. Quiet night for you tonight, Mogi. This beautiful, beautiful sunny evening in
it's-
beautiful Sydney.
It's magnificent, isn't it, mate? Yeah, it will be a quiet one. Got some planning to do for the coming weeks, and some stuff around the house to get sorted out. There's always something to sort out, isn't there?
There is.
Mainly what it is, man, is I'm surrounded by a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. It's not my stuff.
Yes.
But it's just stuff.
Yes.
And it doesn't do wonders for my mental health, just seeing all this stuff lying everywhere.
You talk about physical things.
Yeah,
Yes.
just
Right.
crap that gets accumulated in your house
I know what
that
you're
you
saying,
don't want to
Mogi.
be there, but everyone else is sort of defending it with their lives.
I came home from the cricket yesterday. One of our couches is gone.
Right.
And there's a chair there from my bedroom in the lounge.
Where's the
with
couch?
with a Christmas tree.
What's wrong with that?
Well, what's wrong with it? The couch is gone, Keyzie.
The couch
There
is
should
now
be a
out.
conversation about that.
I said, where did you put the couch? And she said, just on the deck there.
Oh,
So it's on the deck.
So you got
Right.
a deck couch.
I got a deck
well,
couch.
it's funny you say that because I've just been sent a text message today, 4 photos of a now completely rearranged lounge, and some things are going to be sold.
There you go.
Have you got another couch?
Yes.
The one you sit on to watch your stolen scum? Okay, cool. So you've still got a couch?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
What are you up to, Keys?
Trying to figure out if you're overreacting or not. Tonight I'm having dinner with my wife and having a chill one, to be honest, fellas.
Okay.
Hopefully get home fast enough after the show to go for a nice walk around the block for the sunset.
God, you're a backbone, Keyzie.
Thanks,
man.
You
Yeah,
are a
it's
backbone.
really
There's
good,
nothing
man.
like going for a walk. That is.
It's nice. It's really nice. It
Well,
helps with
glad you
digestion.
enjoy it.
Yeah,
Remember?
that's good, man.
Thank you. What are you doing, Jase?
Oh, just chilling.
Righto.
Anyway, make sure you listen to the podcast. Also, check out our Instagram account. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, for God's sake. It's going to be a doozy. I can feel it in my
Oh,
in my
yeah.
bolus. Until then, see you later.